Alright guys, so back with some more Bravely Default 2, and finishing up the side quest that I was playing before, which basically wants us to meet up with... Shit, what's his name? It starts with an L, it's the old dude, and he wants to meet up at Sloane's grave, because you know, the two of them used to, like, be friends/partners. And then in addition to that, there's also one quest that I did not, side quest I did not complete that involves Rudy, so we'll do that one next. Every other side quest that was available either did not involve a character, so I beat it off screen, or it involved going after some super OP super monster and I wasn't able to beat it. I think it's just right up here, right? No? Fuck. Where the hell is it? Ah, okay. Higher up. There we go.
Did Sloane ever tell you how we met?
I don't think so.
I guess he never had the chance before he...
Yeah, he died kind of quick.
Yeah, we were mercenaries. Same outfit. And we were rivals. More evenly matched pair you never did see.
Okay.
A win, a loss. And vice versa. But we stayed in touch, even after we moved on to pastures new. Last time I saw him was in a tavern somewhere.
Flashback to it? Probably. Man, everything's relative, because, like, it felt like that I was running through that dungeon forever, but...
Look at us, eh? Two swords...
The world map and the dungeon combined was just 2 minutes.
Aye, 'tis happy indeed that we have found causes for which we would gladly give our lives.
Ah, poppycock. I managed to wangle myself a generalship because Holograd's got no good men of its own, and you're a glorified nursemaid.
Ah, do not test me, Lonsdale. Princess Gloria is a girl wise beyond her years, and will make a fine ruler one day.
Well, all right for some. The lad in charge round my way these days is a liability and no mistake. He's had his head turned by some brazen temptress, and now his sights are set on a prize he can't possibly win. When they say pride comes before a fall, they're speaking of this one, sure enough.
Yeah, I see it.
As his loyal retainer, art thou not honor-bound to steer thy liege lord to less treacherous waters?
Well, of course I am. But that only works if you listen.
Which he won't.
And I'm just a hired help.
Then thou must needs redouble thine efforts, old friend. When kings err...
I don't really care that much about Sloane as a character, but I also know that that's mostly because he was barely in the game,
Anyway,
and therefore seeing more of him is cool.
Thou would fain face me in a battle of the cups, good sir.
No, I would fain quench my thirst, you pillock. The only thing I'll be facing you in is a fight to put the record in my favour.
Okay.
I'm glad I got to come here, Sloane. I owe you an apology. If I'd listened, we'd not have had to meet again like this. When kings err, men really do die. I'd hope my punishment for understanding that too late would have been to fall by your sword.
But that's not really an option anymore.
That, didn't you, you wily old devil? And now the record's firmly in your favour.
Oh yeah, but he didn't beat Adam.
He didn't even have to beat me himself, did he? He got you lot to do it for him.
Yeah.
Got me right good, that did. being clobbered by a bunch of kids he'd spent 5 minutes training.
For whatever it's worth,
If that were his last
the hardest boss fights in this game so far have been you and Annie Hall.
as many wins as losses, but not anymore. And now that's settled, I've not much left to stick around for. I'd best be getting back to King Vernon.
But Adam was so easy because of being weak to axes, and that just made it so that Adele was literally able to do max damage with every fucking hit.
Was punishment enough? He was always a formidable opponent. This being so, as Lord and Regent of the fair realm of Halcyonia, permit me to make this proclamation. Lord Lonsdale, General of the Army of Holograd, invader and despoiler of these peaceful lands, you are hereby pardoned of all crimes.
Your Majesty?
Cool.
There is a time for vengeance, and a time for forgiveness.
Yeah.
Now go, wherever the road may lead, and may the memory of your old friend travel with you.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Cool. A life ring. Now that in the past that upped HP by like 1,000. Does it still do that? Where is it? Come on, come on. Oh. 3,300 HP. That makes sense, though, just because, like, just regular items, there's a lot of regular items that are just like, here, have 700 HP, and therefore 1,000 wouldn't be enough. Okay, so let's see. So I lose a little bit of attack and defense, but I gain. Let's, I think I want it on her if possible. Now, I would like to keep the Wave Song necklace on her for canonical reasons, but that puts her to max HP. The thing is, she's not even close to max level. Like, she doesn't need maximum HP. Physical attack does not drop at all. Defense and magic defense do. And what about the Earth Talisman instead? 9,200. Yeah, I'll do that. Perfect. Okay, now let's get the fuck out of this dungeon. Nope, that's the wrong button. Items. Beam me out, Scotty. So now we just need to go to Wiswald to get the Rudy quest and play through it, and then after that, I think it'll actually be time to progress the main story again. Which is crazy because I don't feel that powerful, so I'm kind of worried. It's also true, though, that I have progressed. Wait. Oh, yeah. I definitely have gotten stronger, though, because, like, right before I fought... Right when I completed, Rheindal? Yeah, when I completed Rheindal for the first time, I unlocked and tried to beat this Stormin this Stormin' Juman mission. And he was just like, what if I did 9,000 damage per hit and wiped your party? But the last thing I did before turning the camera on was take another crack on it. And this time he's like, what if I did 5,000 damage per hit and wiped out your entire party? So it's like I'm still not ready for it, but I definitely am stronger and have made good progress. Alright, so off to Wiswald. Alright, Rudy. So, what do you got for me?
Hey, Roddy.
Roddy.
What are you doing?
There's a lot of names.
Don't tell me you're tidying up the mess Vigentio made all by yourself.
Okay.
And why shouldn't I be? I have to lead by example, have I not?
Working yourself into an early grave's no example to be setting. What would Willie say?
Ah, volunteering to help, are we, Elvis?
Yeah.
Very kind of you. Many hands make light work and all that.
Wait,
Yep.
never. Oh, you and that big mouth.
Come on. Surely you're not planning on leaving an old pal in the lurch?
Now we'll help you out.
Fine. Let's get to it, shall we?
This takes me back. We did a lot of tidying up after folks once upon a time, eh?
After looking
Yeah.
what you mean. Aye. She just couldn't turn the challenger down. Insisted in giving every two-bit wizard who rolled into town a shot at the title.
That she did. It was always us who had to pick up the pieces afterwards.
Ah, great day.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And here we are doing it again. We never learn, do we?
On the contrary, old pal. This is about not forgetting where we came from. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
As near as damn it anyway. It'll do for starters. Now, I owe you something to say thanks.
Ho ho! The drinks are on Roddy, eh? Lead on, big man.
I think I can do a little better than that.
And
Oh.
what exactly am I
More of that
supposed
wood.
to do with a ratty old bit of wall dash?
You'll not be doing anything with it. I'm going to use it to make you a wand that'll
Oh.
help you out there on your travels.
You are, eh? Like you're a friend indeed, Roddy. All that for little old me.
Don't get too excited just yet.
Hopefully it's a
I'll
good
need
one.
to gather the rest of the ingredients first.
Okay.
What now?
I'll wipe that look off your face. It's just a few simple bits and bobs, that's all.
We'll see. We'll see.
Some meadow mist. It's a plant that grows over towards Halcyonia.
Okay.
Then we'll be needing some cactus milk. You can find that in Savalon or thereabouts.
Okay.
And last but not least, a chunk of moonstone ice.
So I have to go all over the world. Got it.
For that.
A few simple bits. We'll have to traipse halfway around the world for that little lot.
Yeah.
Aye, that you will. And it'll be more than worth your while, believe me.
It better be.
Fine. If you reckon this wand of yours is so special...
It's probably gonna be like a wizard staff that I already have.
You would come round soon enough. Right, I'll carry on putting things back in order here. You come and find me when you've got the goods.
Okay. A divine rod. I don't have that. Alright, so. It probably wants me to go in a specific order. Yep. So Halcyonia first. Carriage man! Take me to Halcyonia! Okay, it's pretty close on the map, that's good. Yeah! Woohoo! Give it to me! Metal Mist obtained. Okay. Now it's Savalon. You! Take me to Savalon! Bum 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 ba-dum. Alright, it's pretty close. I can already see it from where I'm at. Right by the bridge. Cactus milk obtained. Alright, now she need to get one last item from Rheimdall. I didn't pay attention to the difficulty, to the star difficulty of the side quest, but we're probably going to have, I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to have to fight something to get the last ingredient. I mean, either that or it was like a 1-star quest, but even though we're in the late game, being like, yeah, this quest is really easy and has a really good reward, doesn't make sense. What's also cool is that the Divine Rod might have built-in Holy, and if so, that's awesome. Because sometimes you'll get staves or even shields that make it so that when you're selecting an option during your turn, you can choose the weapon, and it will let you cast the spell at full power based off of, you know, your magic stat without using MP. So with Elvis being, you know, a black mage with an insane amount of magic attack, him being able to add Holy to his repertoire without it being from a sub-job where it's all weak would be really nice. Okay, cool. Back to Roddy. Carriage man, take me to Wiswald. It's crazy because, like, I wish that you could fast travel to cities just from the world map, but carriages are in enough places that it's not a problem. And I'm also glad that, because they could have made it so that you had to pay like 100 gold to the carriage driver or something every time, but they didn't, and that's definitely appreciated. Alright, Roddy, let's see what this staff can do!
Ah, there you are. Sorry, you probably had a right old nightmare hunting.
No, it was actually super fucking easy.
Nightmare my foot, you patronising old goat, you. Could have done it in half the time if we'd wanted.
Right, let's get started, shall we? Do you remember when Vigintio first came to town?
How could I forget? I've not seen a head that inflated before or since.
Yeah.
He didn't let up with his big talk, even in front of Lady Emma. I knew it was going to be a set to remember.
Aye. Let us see once and for all who is the greatest sorcerer in the land.
Whatever, yeah.
He was spouting.
That sounds just like him.
He was the slightest bit impressed.
We put on a heck of a show though. Gave her a proper run for her money if I remember right. But she came through in the end.
Pig-headed so-and-so wouldn't take no for an answer though, would he? Kept on coming
No,
back for more.
but she beat him.
Aye. I don't
And
think
killed him, but he resurrected.
But he's certainly at the thickest.
And therefore, even though we killed him, if he's...
winning anyway.
I know that we did the thing with the stake, but even so, like, he came back from death once, so...
Lady Emma's funeral.
Oh, okay. I feel like that we still know very little. I thought we'd know a lot more about her than we do by now. Because really, all that we know is that we know that she was a hot young woman who claimed that she was very old, despite not looking it. And we know that she defeated Vincentio, and we know that she's dead, and that there was a funeral. That's basically it, unless I missed something important from a side quest, or am not remembering something that was told.
Defeated the stubborn old witch. She couldn't outwit death, but I could.
Yeah.
And I didn't just outwit it. I outdid it.
Yeah, you came back from death. Good for you.
Became the mighty white.
Uh-huh.
Proven I am better than her. I win. I win. And now I stand as the undisputed wizarding champion of the world.
What's crazy is that, like, I don't have a problem with his design. I don't have a problem with the fact that he's over the top or that he's full of himself. And I don't have the problem with the fact that he's, like, flamboyant or the fact that, like, he's an asshole. However, you know what I don't like the fact that he talks so goddamn slow. Just talk faster, fucker. It's only a problem with those big words.
Just every time.
The ones that are giant in the subtitles.
So in a way,
Yes.
and
I don't care about you.
good. Yes.
I'm reading it. The speed that I'm mashing is the speed that I can read. Yes, you're a sadomasochist, and your dagger is not killing you. They're like, this quest was short. How do we make it longer?
So
Oh,
he was here.
this guy.
He came to watch the procession.
Not just to watch it, to celebrate it. He was even more twisted than we knew. How could he possibly think of that as winning?
I understand how.
Old Ashen.
Alright, let's see this.
Wand imbued with the power to take down a mighty white, no less.
Really?
Not to mention all the extra oomph from the other ingredients I had you gather.
Right, because it was made from the
I'll
stick.
certainly not be saying no to a gift like that.
Good. Just remember, don't let the power mess with your mind. If you do, you'll soon end up like Vigintio. Keep your feet on the ground and your head out of the clouds.
We'll be okay, I
Lady
think.
Emma's old catchphrase, eh? Aye. I'll be sure not to let myself get carried away.
What's funny is that if I wanted to, even though it's for Elvis, I could probably have someone else use it if I wanted to. Alright, let's take a look at it. Oh, that is the same thing. I only had one of it. Physical attack goes down. Let's see. Really? I lose magic attack? So it's worse than the Sage Staff. Can at least... Oh, it's just a 30% damage boat. Wait. A staff imbued with the power of dazzling light. That might mean that it can do a light attack. And light attacks do more damage. But see, the Stage's staff can just do raise, which is actually cool. I need to remember that because I keep on having Elvis use raise with MP to bring people back when they die, but the Sage's staff can just do that without using the MP, and I can put on a second one and get more buff. Okay. I have not had much sleep time. I've been going pretty hard all day. Yeah. So, travelogue. Jest Jormund. Alright. So it's time to head for Musa. Rheimdall looks very close to it, but I'm not sure what the best way to get there is. It looks like that there might be a path from Halcyona that leads there, though. If I exit the town, let's see where it tells me to go. I don't see it. Okay. So if I go up, nope. Interesting. Okay. Okay. See, so I'm in Wiswald, and the place that it has marked is the dungeon that leads to Halcyon. So that means that it probably wants me to get in via Halcyon. So, Halsonia. Oh shit, I was looking at the map and...
Now you've made me mad.
Go away, weak enemies. I mean, they have no defense because they're like level 2. So... Okay. It looks like that it wants me to go through that dungeon that's up there. However, because of where that is on the map, I actually think that it's a dungeon that I've never been to before, and that it's like head to Halcyon and go to this dungeon you've never been in before to get to the new location. Cool. A chest. Sup, bro? What's in the box? A large job point orb. Wait. Really? That's a weird place for that to land. And especially considering that it looks so small. It makes sense, though, that It's just the same dungeon, I think. It's literally just the same dungeon but in a different place. But that makes sense, because it would be a little weird to just have you lose access to the dungeon, especially considering that technically there were shops and items and chests and shit in it. So that's where it crash landed. Oh, look at this. Oh, that's the bridge. Okay. Cool. Oh! And then, yes, I know that 4 X potions. Cool. But I know that's not where I'm supposed to go. That's cool. I guess that through there, because Halcyon, fuck. They're both H's. Because Halsonia is the beginning and Hallograd is the end, they fall apart, but they are right next to each other. And just by foot travel going from one to the other is actually a pretty short walk. Kill this stupid tree.
Hardly worth the
What's also cool is that the axe that I have on Adele right now has a chance to daub. However, because that's a status effect and not like an element, I still get full damage even if the enemy's like immune to daub. Alright. Yeah, everyone needs all of those. I was seeing if I had any abilities that I could sacrifice or open slots for the chest detector. Yahoo! But I guess I technically don't need it, because it's just any path that's not the main path, or that doesn't look like the main path, probably has a chest on it. Okay, dark effigies. What's in the box? Okay. Some coin. Oh, already? It's probably just a halfway point, but still may as well take advantage of it.